How's it going, Bruins fans? Welcome into another episode of the UCLA Bruins Insider Podcast from the Fans First Sports Network. My name is Tom Cavanaugh, your UCLA Bruins Insider. You can follow me at TCAV30 on Twitter/X, and then follow our insider pages at UCLA Insider on SI, both on Twitter/X and over on Facebook. Today, we are talking football, and we're making a bold prediction about Nico Iamaleava, the new quarterback for the UCLA Bruins. And just kind of starting right off the bat, the bold prediction that I'm making, it's not too bold because around this time it's really hard to predict who's even going to be in the conversation. But I think Nico is going to be a Heisman finalist this coming year for the Bruins. And a couple contributing factors to this, but really to start, I mean, even though he was not a Heisman top 10, he did not finish inside the top 10 for voting last year. He still had one heck of a season. After the first, I think, 5, 6, 7 weeks, he was in the conversation a little bit. But guys like Cam Ward, Ashton Genty, and Travis Hunter really set themselves apart, kind of leaving Nico in the dust a little bit. He came in behind guys like Tyler Warren and such that really ranked in there from the 6 to 10 ranking. When it came to the overall Heisman voting, I think Kyle McCord was in there from Syracuse as well. So I think Nico takes a large jump this year, and UCLA, I think they're going to have a pretty bolstered offensive line to keep him clean in the pocket. And then there's also some offensive pieces around him. When you look back at some of the other Heisman Trophy winners from the past, obviously Joe Burrow, he had Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson. You look at Travis Hunter from a year ago. I know he played both sides of the ball, and a big reason why he won it. Cornerback position a lot more singular, but he also had Shedeur Sanders throwing him the ball. Devontae Smith, he had a couple other receivers around him, Jalen Waddle and such, but he had a money quarterback in Tua Tagovailoa as well as Jalen Hurts, kind of switching time there. So there are other big impact pieces around these Heisman Trophy winners, and I think with what UCLA has been able to bring to this team this year, you look at the two Cal transfers. You got the running back in Javion Thomas. You look at the Cal slot receiver Mikey Matthews, and then you also have Quasi Gilmer coming back for his sophomore year. Those are some key pieces that are going to make Nico look a lot better. Going to boost his numbers. Going to keep his touchdowns high, hopefully his interceptions low. But for Thomas, the running back, this is going to be huge for Nico because he is a mobile quarterback. Last year for UCLA, and I know Ethan Garbers was more of a pocket passer, but it was very, very predictable when the Bruins were running play action because they were so poor at running the ball. They were the worst rushing team in the Big Ten, it was. So having Thomas in there, I think this team's going to be a lot better running the football, which is going to open the play action a little more. If Nico sells it well, he's going to find open receivers, creating bigger, more explosive plays. So that's a huge key piece. And then you obviously add Matthews. You got a couple other guys. You got Hudson Habermill, the tight end. You also bring in Braden Groen as well. He's another tight end guy that is coming over from, I think it was Rice. So you got some pieces, and I know it's not Maliki Matavo from last year's team. Logan Loya was also really good for the Bruins last year, but you got Gilmer coming back for an even better season. I think Nico's going to fit in nicely. And you look at the schedule for this team. Utah, New Mexico, I mean, there are some really slouch opening games to this season for the Bruins, and I think they're going to be able to really dominate early. Nico's going to get off to a fabulous start, and then when you look at the Big Ten schedule, the only tough games I really see, and this is, post-Indiana last year being 13-1, just unbelievable, I really see only Nico having trouble against Ohio State and Penn State. I think he cruises against Michigan State. I think he cruises against Nebraska, Maryland. We talked about Indiana as well. I mean, Northwestern. There are some teams that he is going to blow out and really play well. And another part of being a Heisman Trophy winner, contrary to last year, because Colorado was just not that great, but special exception to Hunter being a two-way guy, usually the Heisman Trophy winners are teams that are pretty successful. And I think the Bruins are going to win at least 7-8 games this year, which is a huge turnaround from last year going 5-7, missing a bowl game for the second straight season. So if you couple the offensive pieces around Nico with not the toughest schedule in the Big Ten, and you're able to you have this season where he's able to thrive and play well and bring this team back to a above 500 squad, maybe making a college football playoff. Who knows if they go out and dominate and maybe lose only 2 games or 1 game and they're ranked high. You never really know. There were some surprise teams, obviously Indiana from last year, SMU as well. The Bruins could be that, and I think Nico's the spark plug to that, and I really do believe he's going to be in that top 3 headed to New York for the Heisman Trophy finalist. I don't know if he's going to win it, but I really think that he's going to be in the conversation when it comes time to make the voting late in the year. That's going to do it for us here from the UCLA Bruins Insider Podcast from the Fans First Sports Network. My name is Tom Cavanaugh. Follow me at TCAV30 on Twitter/X, and then follow our insider pages at UCLA Insider on SI, both on Twitter/X and over on Facebook. Thanks so much, everybody. We will talk to you again tomorrow with more UCLA athletics.